Chucker, I think you'll never want me to stop asking, what is it about Adam Gaudette that always seems to make him a difference day in, day out, this whole season? It's like there hasn't even been a blip on his radar all year, and without him, where would this team be right now?
Yeah. Well, he's a competitive player, and I think that's everybody thinks that goal scorers they're skill guys, and obviously he's got a great shot. But I think there is a level of compete in there that he wants to score goals to help the team win, and I think that's what kind of motivates him and drives him. And obviously, he was a difference maker today.
The goal Callan scored to kind of break the levee in front of Bussy, just kind of an innocent-looking play off a face-off there. How big was that for you guys after Bussy had you guys shut down much of the last two games he played against him?
Yeah, we had enough chances, or even in the first, we did have a few chances, and it just felt like we weren't capitalizing on them. And sure enough, one goes in, and then you get a 4-on-3 opportunity to score a goal, and we were able to capitalize on it and draws even. Next thing you know, it's a very tight game all the way to the end.
You talked yesterday about your team still having a lot to play for and wanting to have pride in their effort. And now all of a sudden, by taking care of business today, you make Lehigh Valley wait all week and kind of sweat it out a little bit more. How proud are you of the group's effort today?
Well, we're proud. There's a lot of guys in here that do have something to prove, and then they showed in there today. They cared for each other, which we've seen, and they didn't it wasn't easy being down 2-0. It's not a spot you want to be in, but they found a way to claw back in that game, and I thought down the stretch they played some really good, solid team play and found a way to win.
Got to see our first look at Dylan Peterson at a pro level after back-to-back Frozen Fours at BU. And by the third period, he was playing all situations, all sorts of scenarios. So at least upstairs, it appeared that you guys liked what you saw from him. Tell us a little bit about his game and what you liked.
Well, we seen Dylan at development camps in the summer is what they're allowed to do, and we were able to get some eyes on him. And our development staff with Chris Thorburn and Tim Taylor really did a good job, telling us where the player is and how the coaches at BU used him. And we knew that this was a player that does have some ability, and that he was going to be motivated to start his pro career. And we're happy for him that he did it the right way.
I thought the star of the game was Colton Ellis. Could you talk me through his mindset of what happened on that 2-on-1 with Jackson Nelson? You never really know what happens if that goal gets through.
Sorry, you're going to have to help me out. Sorry,
in the third period, the 2-on-1, the breakaway.
The third period, okay.
Yeah.
So it was obviously a tough start, a couple, a little bit of a mishandle that, what happens. He's a good puck playing goalie, but, he's a competitive goalie. He's got some resilience, and he found a way to make sure they didn't get the third one, and he held the fort when we had to, when the game was tied and when we had the lead. So we're happy for him, and the guys competed hard in front of him to earn that win.
It really felt like that was the turning point in that third period that drove you guys to this victory.
Well, there's a lot of chemo in hockey games, and it keeps elevating as you get closer to the end. And you need guys to step up and have good games, and we had a lot of them today.
Last thing I wanted to touch on that I forgot about previously, their power play had been having a good deal of success against you guys this year, but today, and in the third period especially, your group found ways to get in shooting lanes, block shots. You finished the day 5 for 5 on the kill. What was different about it today versus the last couple meetings against them?
Well, as you mentioned before, Dylan Peterson came on in, and I think I used him out there quite a bit, and we had some guys. There's a lot of, as much as there's X's and O's, there's still, that's the great thing about hockey. It talks about blocking shots, clears, good sticks, good goaltending, all come into making a kill work. And I thought the guys that were out there today on those units did a good job and stuck to the task and the challenge to help us win.
Thanks, Chucker.
Thank you.